is 17-year-old GITIKA, the pressure fighter from India, preparing for her fourth contest of Kielce 2021, winner of the 2021 Adriatic Pearl Multi-Nations Tournament. Silver medalist in that tournament just before coming here. And there is her opponent, Erika PRISCIANDARO, the 18-year-old, preparing for her fourth fight also in this light flyweight tournament, where 19 boxers made up the bracket at the start of the competition. She, the 2019 National Youth Championship, the 2019 European Youth Championship gold medalist at 48 kilograms. She took the national youth title last year and has enjoyed junior success on the continental stage in the past. She's guaranteed herself a medal here. Manuel Villarino of Argentina checks the equipment before calling both boxers to center ring for the final instructions.
Round one.
So we're underway then in the 48 kilogram light flyweight division. Looking to get on the front foot immediately is GITIKA. But just standing her ground, wearing blue, is the southpaw PRISCIANDARO of Italy. Another burst of forward activity from GITIKA, but nice composure in the pocket by PRISCIANDARO, who's just able to use good footwork to slip away. Both boxers feinting before triggering an attack. Bringing her feet with her is GITIKA, keeping her hands busy at the same time, but not really finding the range with any of those forward forays. Approaching a minute gone in this opening round. Both boxers looking to target the body. More swarming pressure being applied by GITIKA. Right hand lead wasn't too far away. The first shot in that fuselage from the woman in red. So PRISCIANDARO waiting on the outside, feinting with that front foot out of her southpaw stance. Plenty of shots being landed by both boxers during the course of that exchange. GITIKA looking to sustain the pressure and force her opponent backwards. Nice right hand lead to start that attack from GITIKA, and it did get through. So fully committed to her attacks is GITIKA that she keeps them going, but invariably her and PRISCIANDARO winding up in a tangle at close range. Let's see if that pattern continues. There she kept it at longer range. She's picked off by a southpaw left as she was coming forwards, but such is her incessant pressure that she was able to land a couple of punches after the single shot success of PRISCIANDARO. So the waiting continues, and then the cycle repeats itself, the burst of activity after the pause in action. PRISCIANDARO just trying to present a different angle as she moves laterally left and right. But they've spent a lot of time at this type of territory. Accuracy perhaps not what either boxer would like it to be, but no questioning the volume or the punch output. So PRISCIANDARO trying to use the space of the ring, circling clockwise to her left, and then picks off the advancing woman in red with a couple of classy left hands. Digs in a right hand before spinning off the line, PRISCIANDARO. Exchange of straight shots initiated by PRISCIANDARO, but then GITIKA came straight back with her own. Physical conclusion to end the first round. Round where both boxers were very busy indeed. The attacks invariably being initiated by GITIKA over in the red corner. She has taken it with her front foot pressure for all 5 of the scoring judges. 10-9 across the board. Some of the action from that opening round. See GITIKA's hands keep on working as she's walking forwards, burrowing away to the body, and then those 2 nudging shots catching PRISCIANDARO as she was trying to back away. So proving to be effective pressure. Here she was picked off by a southpaw left, but just look at the number of punches thrown by GITIKA during these replay sequences. That was indicative of how she boxed in the first round.
Round 2.
Into the second round then. PRISCIANDARO of Italy has got to try and do something to overturn the deficit she accrued after 3 minutes of boxing. But when she's trying to lead off, just look at the response from GITIKA, who is meeting her, matching her, and perhaps raising her in terms of the punches being thrown. PRISCIANDARO feinting with that lead right hand, leads off once again, but GITIKA standing right in the pocket and letting her hands go at the same time. The two boxers punching together. GITIKA leading off on that exchange. Terrific punches underneath from the boxer in red. PRISCIANDARO looking for first and third boxing, but right on her chest once again is GITIKA, looking to drive her backwards. PRISCIANDARO gets herself off the ropes, hitting on the break from GITIKA. Not stepping back as per or as the command dictates that you should. Good left hand over the top from PRISCIANDARO. Landed that shot very accurately indeed. PRISCIANDARO feinting with the foot and the lead hand. And it's GITIKA who triggers off first once again. Produces a burst of first and third boxing. PRISCIANDARO having success in the middle, but the busier boxer is the woman in red. And her industry is proving very difficult to repel because she's content to wait on the outside like this. But it's, oh, that's a terrific 1-2 landed by PRISCIANDARO. And perhaps that would be a successful tactic for her rather than trading in volume against the non-stop punching of GITIKA. If she can get in and out with a raiding attack, because again, she's come out on the second best in that exchange for my money. But if she can get in and out with a raiding attack, as she did once, notably during this second round, that may well be a successful strategy for the woman in blue. Sure, she knows that what she wants to do, but it's obviously very difficult to implement against a consistent puncher like GITIKA. So GITIKA looking to close the gap. Excuse me, PRISCIANDARO looking to close the gap. GITIKA content to go on the back foot for one of the few times in the contest and comes forward after making the woman in blue fall short. So closing seconds of the second round. It's a burst of activity from both boxers. PRISCIANDARO driven backwards towards the ropes. GITIKA lands a couple of eye-catching shots. And again, very busy boxing from the woman in red. It's going to be difficult for PRISCIANDARO to take the unanimous round that she needed. She's taken it for two judges. Impressed with her eye-catching punch picking. But GITIKA's industry, very, very difficult to overcome. Better round for PRISCIANDARO. So it's all square for two of this 5 judges. GITIKA leading 20 points to 18, 2 rounds to nothing after 2 completed rounds for 3 of the 5 ringside scorers.
Seconds out, please. Round 3.
So into the third and final round, and the woman in blue needs a big final round to overcome a 2-point deficit on 3 of the 5 scorecards here. She squared it up for 2 of the judges with her punch picking and pressure in the second round. But GITIKA, she's such a busy boxer. Really does throw a terrific volume of punches. So Those clever tactics being applied by the boxer in red here. Punching with her opponent and confident that her consistency is going to land a greater number of shots as she triggers that shot with a good right hand lead, which was a solid blow. Then going downstairs with shots to the body, PRISCIANDARO trying to retaliate, but then she's picked off by a left right. Aware of that, she comes back with her own loaded left cross. So GITIKA's just going to have to ensure she doesn't accrue a warning from the referee, because that would change the complexion of the round. We're approaching the midpoint, and look at her activity to the body once again. PRISCIANDARO trying to respond, but not able to find the range. GITIKA holding to prevent PRISCIANDARO from working away. Very clever display from the woman in red, and again, while PRISCIANDARO is getting reorganized, GITIKA was letting her hands go. Left hand over the top was a scoring shot for PRISCIANDARO. Good right hand to the body, then head. Double right hand for GITIKA. And again, she's got that vice-like grip with her forearms applied around the neck of PRISCIANDARO. There it is once again, preventing the woman from working away. So it's a veteran display being produced by the 17-year-old GITIKA. Solid left hand landed by PRISCIANDARO, but GITIKA remaining in the pocket and landing her own effective shots. Terrific burst of activity once again, and GITIKA's pressure produced the first round stoppage in her quarterfinal against Elizabeth Ostan of Romania. With a unanimous point decision win over Ambrine Zitouni from France for PRISCIANDARO to book her place here at this semi-final stage. She's going to go away with a championship medal, PRISCIANDARO, but one suspects it is going to be World Championship bronze, and it will be GITIKA who progresses through to the championship final, where she will face off against Poland's Natalia Kuczewska. PRISCIANDARO not able to produce the dominant final round that she needed. She gave it absolutely everything, the two of them combining to produce an energetic, action-packed contest. But one suspects it is going to be GITIKA's hand that will be raised as the victor, signaling that she will go through to contest championship gold here in Kielce 2021.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout by unanimous decision is the boxer from the red corner, GITIKA, India.
The nearest confirmation of a unanimous point decision victory for GITIKA, the 17-year-old Indian boxer, taking it for all 5 of the scoring judges, and she goes through to contest the championship final, which will take place in 2 days' time here during an afternoon session. Very clever display, non-stop punching, and that is how she did it. PRISCIANDARO comes away with a wonderful bronze medal, indicating what a strong tournament she had. But it's GITIKA who remains in contention